Hello YouTube, it's me, Unicornguy again, here with another video about audio equipment and whatnot. And I know my subscribers are probably getting a little bit tired with this and probably looking for more computer videos. Well, when Ubuntu finally decides to work, then we'll have more computer videos. But for now, we'll have cassette videos. Now, we have ourselves a cassette tape, Warrant I Saw Red, AM FM clock radio, a cheap stand to a pair of wireless headset, which the headset itself actually broke a long time ago, but I kept the stand for some reason, for a very good reason, and a cassette deck. So, it was about last night. I was looking for, I can't remember what I was looking for, but I wasn't looking for this. Oh yeah, I was looking for a pair of speakers because speakers I was using, they finally decided to quit on me. So I looked around in my closet and whatnot because, you know, my house is usually a magnet for speakers, and last night I could not find any speakers or any working ones. Now, I found some that were working, but they did not have a volume knob on them, so a really soft cassette tape like the one of Daft Punk I recorded would not work. And it won't work on here either because currently I'm somehow closer to some gospel station or something like that, and it's trying to share the band along with the along with this right here. Now, I got this headset because it was wireless, and that was good for me. So that way, I could listen to something while I was in another room, and also it's kind of a monitor as well because there's a mic in it, and I never really actually used that function really because I have no one to monitor. But I thought to myself, well, that since I didn't have the headphones and they were wireless, I knew they had to transmit on some band. And this being a cheap Chinese product, I assumed that, it wouldn't have its own specialized band to travel on. I figured it would travel on like an AM signal or an FM signal. And I could figure out some way to tap into that. Well, this luckily does. And I assume most products like this probably do transmit on the same signal or something similar to this, because this travels on the 86 FM frequency. Seems to block AM frequencies as well, because if I turn over to AM, yeah, it sounds like a transformer dying or something. It sounds like a transformer dying to me. So anyway, what I decided to do was test this out if it really transmit on the FM signal, and I would not need any modification to the device at all. So I went over into my bedroom where I have a bit of a fancier clock radio as provisions for an external antenna, which I tried modifying last night to see if I could actually get an external external antenna to play through like it was like a headphone or something like that, and it didn't work at all. But basically, this stemmed from a need of having a pair of speakers. So, I tuned into 86 FM, and I plugged this in, put a tape in, and I went over to my radio over there, turned it on, and it worked. I was very surprised that it would work just so easily like that. This weekend's actually been a pretty fruitful weekend for me, except with Ubuntu over here. But anyway, we'll ignore that for now. So let me put in the tape cassette and show you how this works. Let me turn this up for you so you hear it's a gospel station. Wait a minute, that's it? That's up all the way. Let me turn it down then, because right now, in order to even get any sort of silence from the station, I had to put the transmitter right on top of the radio. Yeah, and we'll turn this down. So let's turn that back up just a little bit. Okay. Let me put in my tape cassette right here. This is actually a pretty good tape. I actually like the Yaz Upstairs at Eric's tape a little bit better, but I couldn't find that one. It's probably buried under all my cassette tapes over there in the corner. So yeah, let's go play this and show you it works. Also, this Sharp stereo cassette player is nice, but not as nice as, well, yeah. Listen to that compared to, well, this is not going to make much of a sound. It's that. Well, that was, see, that, it makes, doesn't make a hollow sound in it. I'm surprised this works, actually. It produces a very good sound. Now, that's probably a bad one to use because it's not a very clear-cut difference from what I had on here before. But if you recognize the song, you can tell that it is different from whatever it is. And, oh, look, installation is complete. Now we'll actually boot. So, let me turn this down. Stop this. Put that there. Hold on. So many tape cassettes. I actually need some more recordable ones as well so I can put my music on there. Because this is what I actually plan on doing. I plan on putting this in my bedroom and then having the wireless FM transmitter right next to it and right next to my clock radio. So in that way I can just listen to music. So yeah, here's the Yaz Upstairs at Eric's album. So I'll go ahead and I'll just put this in. Alright, remove installation media and press enter. I have never heard of Yaz before or since, mainly because I have not cared to Google them, but oh well. So let's play this. Oh yeah, hopefully there's someone well versed with Linux because every time I try to boot to Linux after I install it, that happens. I'm just going to leave it for a couple hours and see what happens. Oh, this is playing. Yeah, but you see this is it. You could probably do the same thing too with your FM transmitter, but I'm just surprised that well, I guess this is really kind of a story with a moral. Never throw away stuff that you just think is useless because, especially stuff like this may come in handy. I mean, I bought this, I would have to say about 2 or 3 years ago. And I just now found it. And I'm just now really using it. Not for its intended purpose, but using it nonetheless. So, don't listen to Oprah Winfrey's advice or the other home decorators' advice saying that if you've not used something in X amount of months, I believe it's 6, and throw it away. If that was true, then a lot of stuff in here would be thrown away. Like the closet over there, or the fish tank, because, I mean, can you really use a fish tank? You can have a fish tank. But yeah, that's basically the gist of what I'm saying. Oh yeah, and according to that advice, throwing away your smoke detectors would be also a good idea. So pretty much, my home decorating tip to you is gauge yourself, and you know what you use and you know what you don't use. I mean, if I just got a whole bunch of chairs, then in a couple weeks I probably would try to get rid of them. But if I got a whole bunch of computer parts, I'd probably hold on to that. So yeah. Anyway, this is Unicorn Guy signing off.